Hi and welcome to my Python YouTube channel. It's awesome to have you here. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be great. And make sure to subscribe for future videos. I also have a blog at prosperocoder.com with lots of cool stuff, so feel free to check it out. In the previous part of the matplotlib series, we were talking about access takes. Today's topic is closely related to this. A graph will become more readable if you add grid lines to it. Grid lines are sort of extensions of the takes on the graph. They are drawn at the same coordinates. To demonstrate how grids work, let's use the example from the previous part. Here it is without grid lines. So our imports, here's our x and y values. Now the figure and the axis with this size. And now we set 6 major ticks and 30 minor ticks at unspecified locations. So this is what we did in the previous part. We use max locator and one more time max locator here. Now let's run this code. And here's our graph without grids. It's very easy to turn on a basic grid. All you need to do is call the grid method without any arguments. The grid lines will be drawn at the coordinates of the major ticks. So have a look. Here we call the grid method. Let's draw a basic grid. So let's run this code. And here we have a basic grid at the coordinates of the major ticks, here and here. You can also pass keyword arguments to the grid method to tweak the grid. Here you can see some of them in action. So, first let's set the grid's color, line style and line width. To do that, we use the color, line style and line width arguments. So, the color should be red, line style should be dotted, and line width 2. Let's run this code now. And what we get is the following grid. You can also pass some other arguments, like which, set to major, minor, or both to indicate which ticks to use, and axis, set to x, y, or both to indicate which axis to use. So in this example, we want to indicate that both major and minor ticks should be used, but only the x-axis should be used. So let's run it now. And now, as you can see, the grids are on both major and minor ticks, and only on the x-axis. Now another example. Let's set individual grid lines for 1. The major ticks on the x-axis. So, which major, x is x, and here set the color to blue and line width to 2. Then 2, the minor ticks on the x-axis. So, which equals minor, axis equals x as before. Now the color is blue, line width is 1, and line style is dotted. And 3, the major ticks on the y-axis. So which major ticks, which axis, y, and the color is green. Let's run this code now. And this is what we get. So 1, the major ticks on the x-axis are here. These blue ones. Then the minor ticks on the x-axis, which are dotted, are here. And the major ticks on the y-axis are here, they are green. And here's another example from the previous lecture. We use the fixed locator, multiple locator, max locator, and one more time multiple locator here. Now we specify the coordinates for the ticks. And now let's run this code to see the graph. So here we don't have any grids. Now let's add a grid to it as well. So let's set individual grid lines for 1. The major takes on the x-axis. So which takes? Just the major takes. Which axis? The x-axis. Now we set the color and the line width. And the same with the others. So 2, the minor takes on the x-axis. 3, the major takes on the y-axis. And 4, the minor takes on the y-axis. Let's run this code to see it in action. And here it is. So 1, the major takes on the x-axis. They are blue. So here. 2, the minor takes on the x-axis. Also blue, but dotted this time. So these are those. 3, the major takes on the y-axis. They are green. Here, here, and here. And 4, the minor takes on the y-axis. They are here. Also green, but also dotted. Okay, that's it for this video. If you like it, a thumbs up would be great. Also, make sure to subscribe for future videos. If you want to leave a comment or ask a question, you're welcome to do so. Thanks for watching.